What is up, everyone? Today, me and my friend Josh, which he's over there hiding, we are going to be teaching you how to branch and scale, and he's going to be doing the scaling part. And because he's better at branches and scaling than me, but we're both going to be teaching you the basic stuff, and maybe next week we can start off with the advanced stuff. But let's stop wasting your time and just get right into it. So I'm gonna let Josh, my friend, do the scaling part, and he's basically gonna give you tips.
How to scale is how to scale a tree, the thing. You wanna go like that, you wanna hit back, then you wanna do that again, and then you want to do 1, 2, then go on here.
Wait, come back down, they couldn't really see you. I was down here. Come back down here,
okay.
right here.
And then once you get to here, you wanna go like 1, 2, and then go over here.
Yeah, and that also works on most trees. But sometimes, you can pretty much do the same thing on here, just like he was doing on most trees, because all the trees are pretty much the same. So, let's just say, if I practice on this tree, you can kind of tell how this branch is the same over there, and it's so on, right? And pretty much they're the same over there, and that's pretty much goes with branching and scaling on how, let's say, whenever you're trying to branch, right? Like me over here branching, figuring out routes for y'all. The same thing applies with scaling. You pretty much have to find your own routes, but you're going to be implying your own ways to do them. Such as, when scaling, you can hit off to other branches and find different routes you want to go to. Like, I want to go to this branch right here, and then maybe you want to go to this one. But pretty much you're just
to make it short, you could either copy other people's routes or you can make it your own. I made my own.
Yeah, that's why he's so good, because he made his own and was able to advance them to just better on and better on to make them better and better. But pretty much branching is just going back and forth on different branches and hitting them. But that's pretty much just the tutorial for this video. And I guess for the rest of the video, we can just give you tips on how to do it. So, Josh, you want to go first?
Okay.
Okay. So, some tips on scaling. Tips
on branching, you don't really need long arms.
Scaling. Do scaling.
Oh, scaling. Okay. You don't really need long arms to do branching, and scaling is pretty much the shortened version of branching. I already showed you how to scale, so we're going to be going into branching.
Yeah, depth on branching. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying just a minute ago, branching is pretty much just making your own routes when going onto a branch. Let's say if I scale up to this branch, and you want to go to this branch, and then go over here to this one, right? And then you can just start making your own routes and different branches to get onto walls and stuff. Which I did just fail on walls because I was using my left hand. But let's not focus on that. But let's just get to the main part, branching. Yes, you want to figure out, let's say, routes, okay? Josh, come here.
Yeah.
He's the best at branching. He's probably the best person I know at branching and finding routes, because he made them all on his own, okay? So, his way of branching is better than mine, but the best way to cut someone off on their routes is to think of ways where they're gonna go, and like Josh, if I try to cut him off on a branch, you're gonna want to come around and find a way to get him, and that's pretty much. Branching is just basically the simplified, a harder way of scaling, just finding your ways around on hitting other branches. But that's all I was gonna do for my first video today. So I guess, see ya, guys, and say bye, Josh.
Bye-bye.